Welcome back to the GameSpot War Room here at E3 2013 for our fourth and final press conference pre-show of Monday, June 10th. I'm Chris Waters, joined by Peter Brown and Danny O'Dwyer.
Yeah.
And we are back for Sony. That is happening in just about half an hour. We are here to do the pre-show thing. Hopefully you guys have been sticking with us all day. We've had a lot of great insight and predictions and humorous reactions, and it's been a pretty cool day of press conferences so far.
So far.
Yeah.
There's been a lot to see.
You've sat in on commentary for them all. Even we've watched them all. You missed a bit of Ubisoft, but did you catch the Division at the end there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I did. Sorry. I feel like I didn't miss too much with Ubisoft.
Not so much.
Girlwood shirt, Yves
Yeah.
Guillemot looks like he's 3 foot tall, standing next
like
to what you
Gumbo,
should say there.
That was
Crazy.
good.
Yeah, the Division. That was the one that really got me. That
Yeah.
was that concept that it looks like a really high production DayZ.
It does
No,
have that.
like I'm
Yeah.
kind of behind that.
That sort of open world. You know, you've got your crew that you travel with, and you're going to encounter AI dangers in the world and whatnot. But you're also going to encounter other humans. They're hostile in the demo we saw, but maybe they're not necessarily hostile.
Yeah.
You don't maybe have
They're
to
just all trying to give you
fight them.
tainted bills and get you sick,
Yeah.
basically.
I hope it's nice and free flow. I hope it's not as I hope it's not set. I hope it's not like you have to go in with 4 people.
Well, they did do that zoom out thing where you saw all these different nexuses of like people calling for extraction, and maybe those are like just ways to draw people to spots to create action.
Yeah, like how
Remains to
big
be
is it?
yeah.
Can you go out on your own? Because if you can go out on your own, then it becomes like a third-person RP, like MMO Fallout almost. You know,
Yep.
like that. I think sounds really cool. Like if it's anything like the free-form nature of DayZ, I think it could make some really interesting.
And we'll
stories.
have more for you next year at E3.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Division,
Yeah.
We might be having that on the show, unsure.
Oh,
They just announced
okay.
it today, so we didn't
Yeah.
have the schedule fully fleshed out. There's a couple unannounced slots.
Yeah.
It might be one of them.
I've got unannounced Microsoft Game 3, so I still don't know which
number
one that
3,
is.
huh?
Number 3.
Wow.
Just to remind you folks what the format is here, we do a little pre-show. You're watching us on GameSpot.com, CNET.com, or Twitch.tv/GameSpot. Once the press conference begins, you can watch the stream straight up, no chaser, no commentary on GameSpot or on CNET. If you want to stick with us in our commentary, we'll let you see trailers, we'll let you listen to people, but we're going to enhance it with a little GameSpot flavor. That's on Twitch.tv/GameSpot. But for now, let's switch to talk to Sony specifically.
Oh, yeah.
One thing we know we're going to see, and something I'm super excited about, Destiny gameplay. Bungie's new game. They are going to be showing gameplay. You guys?
I know you're getting it.
No.
I thought you were going to say the hardware, but yeah, let's talk about Destiny.
We'll talk about the box in a second, but Destiny.
They've been
Destiny.
teasing it for so long now. They've been
know,
drip-drabbing like they're the biggest cock teasers
Concept
in the industry.
art.
I know,
Yeah.
It's like Rockstar Studio walkthrough interview thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like nobody even does those anymore, and they do it, and like millions of people watch it.
Yes.
Why are you so
Yeah.
pumped? What is it?
I'm pumped because it's Bungie, first of all.
Okay.
That is a developer. I played their games on Mac back through the 90s and just like loved them hopping between genres and then, of course, settling on Halo, one of my favorite franchises. And now this new world, you know, it's going to be a shooter. I love shooters, but it's also this really cool mythology of the solar system invaded by alien forces and this mysterious orb called the Traveler that just
About Bungie stuff, like I enjoy Halo, but it never grabbed me like other game series have. Like I've been a little bit frustrated by the lack of information about it. I feel like, oh, just come
Give
on.
me something to
tell
latch
us-
on to here. Yeah.
Well, Ubisoft was saying during their conference that some of the games that we saw might be seen later, so perhaps we'll see some of that stuff also during Sony's event.
And Ubisoft games we might see during Sony's event. I mean, might see some Division, some Assassin's Creed.
I think Watch Dogs, they said specifically.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
Blacklist? Probably not Blacklist. There was just like this weird conglomeration sizzle roll. Anyways, that was Ubisoft. Also, folks, apologies if there's any stuttering or stream problems. I'm not exactly sure. Our feed of ourselves is totally frozen, so hopefully you can still hear us.
It's nice. Frozen on you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, making a real, almost like a duck lips face.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Weird.
knees are like jelly.
But let's talk about the box. Are we going to see it today? Peter Brown, they have to show us the PlayStation 4.
Yes.
And we're going to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to see it, and it's going to look like a giant boomerang that, perches on your home altar.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to put it anywhere like reasonable near your home theater system.
Does not sit on a flat surface.
No.
Requires custom cabinetry or wall mounting. Something horrible.
I'm really interested to see how much like the Xbox One it looks like. Because the Xbox One, when it first came out, was like, it's a big, black, shiny box.
like an
And that's
old
kind-
home theater PC, basically.
Over like the PlayStation 3. A big, shiny, huge,
Yep.
fingerprint magnet. Like, so, I don't know. I'm interested to see what the...
Looks not unlike many cable boxes that
Yeah.
are underneath television sets
like,
around the
I feel-
country.
I wonder if Sony saw that and went, oh, god damn, we have to change what ours looks like,
New
Yeah.
form factor.
There's also the camera, the PS4i.
Yeah.
There's not
Yes.
a lot known about that yet, so hopefully we get to hear some more.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the news a couple weeks ago that Sony was saying to devs, you have to have Vita remote play support, right?
That's right.
So I'm really curious to see how that works, and hoping that there's a Vita price drop announced as well. I own a Vita, but at the same time, it needs to get a bigger audience to get more software.
Now, remote play, to clarify,
Yes.
is not, I buy my new PS4 game, I'm playing Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
I can play remote play on my PS Vita. I'm going to go walk around the neighborhood playing it.
No.
Remote. No.
Sit on your couch,
This is
the
you
toilet,
playing it
your
on
bed.
your couch while some other TV show is on. You're sharing the TV. Or you're playing it in bed while, you're, not on your couch.
Yeah, wasn't going on
Such glamorous situations. as
chopping
sitting on the
onions
can.
or...
Yeah, one hand with a knife, the other hand just
Yeah.
working your. But yeah, all games required to be
Yes.
remote play,
Remote play.
were
Supported.
required unless they require the PlayStation 4i.
Correct, because then it would basically be impossible.
Yeah, you couldn't be
the
away
system.
from the...
You would need that fixed eye position for that.
Yes.
So you asked for a Vita price drop. Do you think we'll see the PS4 price point? Of course, earlier today, Microsoft announced the Xbox One's price point at $499 American dollars, U.S. dollars, like
Yeah.
America bucks.
499...
A significant bit
Euro?
more over across the pond. Where do you think it'll come in?
So here's my assumption. Microsoft has been really serious about every game has to be installed on the system, right? So they have a 500 gigabyte hard drive. The Kinect is a pretty robust piece of camera tech. If Sony can come in with, say, 250 gigs, and the PS4i is, whatever, a little bit less lo-fi.
It's not
Less
quite as
sci-fi.
ambitious as
Sure.
the Kinect. It's just the idea is it's just a camera.
Right.
It's not the whole motion tracking.
I think it's got some.
necessarily.
I think it does have some of that.
Some motion.
But
tracking,
yeah, but I mean, basically, if they can sort of shave off a few of the features because their policies won't sort of make them a necessity, then they could hit say a 20% less price point at $400 US, which would be impressive.
that
But
would be huge.
if they came up at 500, I wouldn't be surprised.
If they just went toe to toe.
They did, yeah. It would make sense, honestly, for them to do that because then, well, I mean, they could, right? It's not like they'll be paying less or more.
Yep.
It'll come down to the games, but at the same time, a $400 price point would just kill it. I mean, they would get it. They
That
get
would
all
be
those
something.
customers.
That would make. I think that would make a lot of people's decisions.
Big
right
time,
there.
Yeah.
400 would make it a lot easier because we've heard a lot of hyperbole about what people are feeling about Microsoft and stuff, but at the end of the day, when you're going to make that big investment, it is always a tough decision because
Yeah.
you're thinking about what games 6 months down the road and stuff. If they have that much chopped off the top, and then that's basically an extra game or two for the first launch or for the months afterwards, it makes people's decisions a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
let's
re-
talk about some of the game. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm really interested in the idea of a Vita price point drop, though, because I've been kind of getting interested in it, and when I was looking in the hall yesterday by the PlayStation stuff, they have a massive Vita presence.
Do they?
Yeah, there are
Good.
dozens and dozens and dozens of them. So
You think they'll? I mean, the idea of a PS4 Vita bundle
I
doesn't
was
seem
gonna
so
say.
far fetched, right?
600 bones,
Yeah.
out the door, man.
Ooh.
That could be really attractive to a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with crossplay, and that's, again, a great way to get those systems into houses, a great way to then encourage developers to take something to the Vita.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some of the games that we think we might see for the PS4 that might be that are exclusives, that would sell the system, would draw people in, like Knack.
Knack was pretty interesting.
Yeah? What do you like about Knack? If you folks saw it at the PS4 reveal back in February, sort of an action game with a little creature called Knack that is basically an assemblage of three-dimensional polygons sort of hovering near each other, kind of like a next-gen Vector Man. And then you can, incorporate different bits and take on different proportions and such like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting visually, but I think also from a mechanical standpoint, it sort of opens the door for, like, okay, this character can become almost anything, right?
Sure. Yeah.
And that's worked for so many games in the past. I mean, maybe something like Mega Man's a really simple comparison because just your weapon would change.
Yep.
But, yeah, I mean, Knack just has
some gameplay variety.
It has a lot of character, and I think the opportunity for variety is there.
Yeah. Do you expect to see any Sony first-party stuff here?
Yeah.
Are we going to see
Infamous Second Son, would that be yeah.
Sure.
Yep, they announced that at the PlayStation reveal. Killzone.
Shadowfall, we saw.
Hopefully Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian,
look,
you
got to
think?
think if we don't see it now, then
2010? 9?
9, I want to say. Maybe 10.
The Last Guardian, we saw the trailer of the boy and his giant griffin
hawk.
We've been using
cat
that same
creature.
thing.
Their dedication to independent game developers and how they're making the barriers entirely low for game developers to get their games onto Sony's platforms. Do you think we'll see some of that tonight?
Yes. Hopefully it's more than a sizzle reel. I'd like to see, like, 15 minutes dedicated. I know it's a huge chunk of time, but...
to a couple different games, or do you want to, like, get into one of the games?
A couple... For 15 minutes, I would like to see 3 or 4 games. I think that'd be nice. I mean, The Witness is going to be there most likely, again.
Do you think?
I would imagine so.
Well, they had Jonathan Blow, the creator of The Witness, and Braid, out for the reveal.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like they might go with a different... go with a different game, maybe?
Well, he might not come out, but I mean, if they're going to do sort of like a showcase of really quality,
then you'll certainly see it pop up.
I think so.
Yeah, that's true.
At least something more.
Because I feel like the PlayStation 4 announcement was such a developer-centric presentation that they were trying to get people on board and stuff. Part of me thinks that perhaps we might see less of it because the indie crowd. Presumably now.
Entity of the two.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think maybe a little bit more lightheartedness out of it.
I would like to think so. Yeah.
There is a degree of trepidation associated with the Xbox One.
Definitely.
Even now, and I'm fairly okay with the all digital future. It's probably going to happen
It's
eventually.
happening. I mean, it's happening.
I'm not happy with a lot of Microsoft's other policies surrounding it, but even so, I'm kind of all right with it. But even so, if I was to go into a shop to buy one of those, I'd be thinking, God, is this going to be like a regret I'm going to have in 2 years' time or 12 months down the road?
I'm trying to manage Xbox Live Gold accounts, and I'm trying to share games with my friends, and who knows, all that stuff to get in the way.
Yeah.
Whereas, Sony hasn't actually said too much about their online presence, about what the next incarnation of PlayStation Network will be, and how that will shape up. Do you think that they'll elucidate any of that architecture? I mean, we talked during the Microsoft press conference about how it was all centered around games, and they sort of did their smart glass, their Twitch TV integration. That stuff was sort of within the context of a given game. Do you think Sony will follow suit, or will they, being that they have to show different platforms, they'll show the Vita and the PlayStation 4, and also talk about the PlayStation 3.
That's true.
Do you think it'll be a little more segmented?
I think they're going to have a section right on the top where this is the box, this is what it looks like, this is exactly what's inside of it, and
Here's
the price point, and they better talk about their policies in relation to used games and always on. If they don't, any question anyone's going to ask, developer associated with Sony, a publisher, or any Sony heads, is going to be that for the next couple of days.
Imagine if they were just like, yeah, you can play used games. No other details to give.
They will have a genuine applause in the crowd.
Yes, people will be happy.
Not just the section of the crowd that's there to applaud.
It'll be that and Peggle 2 will be the two things people genuinely applaud.
Genuine joy out of the attendees.
What if we see more Metal Gear? It's possible, right? Because there's the whole Phantom Pain versus the what's the open world version of that?
This is the
Ground
most
Zeroes,
confusing thing. I know,
Ground Zeroes.
It's the most confusing thing in the world, that whole...
Right. Well, so how do those two entities work together? So Microsoft got, obviously, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Yep.
Ground Zeroes could be Sony's end. And that could tie into the online if it is really the open world kind of online, military kind of simulation.
That's true. And that's certainly, online has certainly been a theme of, this next generation and of this E3 today. All these press conferences have had games that blur that line between single player and multiplayer.
Definitely.
That, it's not just, here's the single player experience, and now we're also designing a multiplayer suite that's going to be totally rad. It's, here you are playing what you think is single player. Oh, nope, it's multiplayer. Oh, it's co-op. It's sort of all blended together.
And I think it's smart because there are people who kind of sit in one camp or the other. And this will probably help bridge that gap and bring more players together,
Yeah, completely. I mean, talk about something like Call of Duty. There are people who play it just for multiplayer, but there are just as many people who play it just for the campaigns.
Yeah, it's interesting to see these divides breaking down as the always-on future looms large ahead of us. Speaking of connectivity and the PlayStation 4, they've got Ustream going for them.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the streaming tech, the video capturing tech, the share button.
The share button.
What of these technical things that we've gotten glimpses of, these different capabilities of the PlayStation 4, are you guys interested in?
I think the streaming stuff predominantly because the cynic in me thinks that that's going to be largely taken out of Sony's hands, that Ustream will be the platform for that, and that they'll be, they'll have a system built into it that will connect to that. I don't trust Sony when it comes to two things, network and UI. So something about the idea of this space that they have on the console, like the cross-media bar has basically been the exact same as since it was since launch, and I don't think that it works pretty well. Like it's a cumbersome experience. A lot of the modules they have there either didn't take off or have
you ever used a photo module?
Yeah, stuff. I feel like Microsoft has a better handle on that sort of stuff, so I don't really think that Sony are very confident in that area. Now, I have to say, what I saw from the PlayStation 4 announcement actually looked kind of great, like the picture-in-picture stuff, the videos and the sections, but I don't know. I'd like to see. I feel like the live streaming stuff could work better at the box, but I'd like for the PS4 to have a nice UI.
And it looks like we're going to get a look at that very soon. We're getting the signal to wrap it up, which means we're going to be cutting to a conference hall darkened with the glow of tablets and probably a nice PlayStation Blue basking the attendees in their glow. Again, folks, GameSpot.com and CNET.com for just the stream, no commentary added. Twitch.tv/GameSpot for the chat and for our commentary. And generally, 100% superior experience, roughly.
Agreed.
I don't have the science in on that yet. But before we cut away, and feel free to cut away at any time, guys. Peter,
yes.
What of this tech stuff, Ustream, share button, all that, it intrigues you?
The streaming, the sharing part is okay.
They'll keep doing it. Mark, it's always good to see you. Thank you for that. Inside, we have my homeboy, my good friend, Sid Schumann, manager of the PlayStation blog. And we're here live with Neil Druckmann, creative director on The Last of Us, getting monster reviews coming out this Friday only on PS3. Dude, this game is being named as a potential Game of the Year candidate, and it's June. What are the guys at Naughty Dog saying about this? It's not even out yet.
It's pretty freaking awesome. Crunching so hard. The team has been working amazingly hard. and it's super gratifying. And the next big thing for us is Friday when the game is finally out, and we get to hear what the fans think. And we can't wait. We can't wait to be able to talk about the whole thing beginning to end. We're interviews, we're talking around the spoilers, around all the twists and stuff. So Friday, big day for us.
Huge day, and huge day for all gamers. I've played the entire game. I'm stunned by just the kind of the maturity level, the themes that you guys deal with. This is not a typical video game. Is that what did you guys set out to make a game that just kind of defies the genre?
I mean, we set out to make the game we always wanted to play. We looked at kind of what was out there, what was really inspiring to us, what kind of characters we really wanted to explore, and we made it. And honestly, we thought it would be way more divisive and polarizing, and we're just blown away by the reception. We really are.
I mean, just a huge review reception. I've never seen anything quite like this. I mean, it's the most talked about game of the year, for sure. One of my favorite elements of the game, though, the relationship between Joel and Ellie. I've never seen anything quite like it. Tell us about that.
I mean, that's always been the core of the game, is this relationship between these two characters, and every decision, every moment, every artistic choice has come always from that relationship. That was always the core, even before we knew what genre the game would take place in. We knew the arcs of these two characters, and I think that focus really helped make that kind of a unique experience that you've never felt this kind of relationship before in a game.
And one thing I want to point out, we're out of time, and we're going to go back to Ray.
Thanks, Sid. Tell Neil that I love him a lot, especially after The Last of Us. It wouldn't be a PlayStation Mr. Dale North,
because so far I've seen a controller for I don't know what this thing.
some of those games. And I'm just going to nod and smile.
You know that I don't know any of the games, and that you do. But I can expect that Naughty Dog is making something for this new system that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
Probably. And they made the Last of Us, and that was.
Let's talk about The Last of Us. Everyone's calling it a masterpiece, 10s across the board. What's your opinion?
My opinion is that I'm 4.5 hours in, but then I had to leave to this place.
So what the heck are you doing here?
I'm covering my ears so no one tells me what happened. Yeah. Oh my
Awesome, man. That is a 20-plus hour masterpiece. I cannot
20+ hours.
I cannot rave and rant more about that game. So, any predictions besides games that I cannot confirm or deny that exist tonight?
No one's saying anything. Everyone's just kind of excited. I expect Sony to come out big because there's so many opportunities. Nothing against anyone else, but there's so many opportunities for them to step up in front of them and say, hey, we're doing this. Oh, you're wondering about that? Look what we're doing. So I expect a kind of showy answer to what people want and expect.
So what's going to make Dale North a happy Dale North? What's going to make your corgis back at home smile with glee after this press conference? What do you want to see?
I want to see more of PlayStation Plus. I want to see a system that doesn't focus on television and anything else other than games. I mean, all that stuff is a nice
I
bonus.
don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. I think you do know what I'm talking about. No, I just want to play games on a system that's really crazy powerful and has a lot of support from good game makers.
Right on. Dale, always a pleasure, man. They're telling me to go back inside to our main hosts.
Thanks, Ray. Everybody talking about The Last of Us.
Yes.
Console, there is almost no barrier to entry, and I love that.
Yeah, you look at games that Sony Santa Monica put together, like Journey and Sound Shapes. Those are really small indie games that could have gotten swallowed up by that size of a studio, but instead, Sony Santa Monica found a way to raise the game up, and I think it inspires other indie developers to come on over to the Sony side and not be afraid of the big boys.
And you gotta love it as a Vita fan, too, because all this stuff like Guacamelee, all this cross-play stuff, taking it everywhere with you. You must really enjoy that.
I really do. And what's so great about it is that it fits right in my little pocket or my purse, and I can just take my games on the go, and I'm not stuck playing Candy Crush for 9 million hours.
So we're getting real close to showtime here, but we want to show you one new thing before the show even starts. One of the biggest things about Gran Turismo 5 was GT Academy, and that is coming back for Gran Turismo 6. Let's find out more. Gran Turismo, GT Academy. I would flunk out immediately.
I'm right behind you.
I mean, the worst Gran Turismo player.
All right, well, we're going to throw you down to the floor where Taryn is in the mix of it all. Taryn, how's it going?
Hey guys, I am inside. I made my way in. It's starting to fill up. Look at this place. It's amazing. We've got 9 screens behind me, and I don't know how much you heard from Dan Shu, who I talked to outside, but he made a comment about how these conferences have really changed over the years. They started with a very business-like kind of tone, and now they've moved towards becoming incredibly engaging with PS fans, entertaining. The speakers who come up have a lot to say. The gameplay is really fun, and obviously we're going to get a lot of huge announcements tonight. So if you were inside this arena right now, trust me, you could feel the energy. Everyone is so excited. It's actually almost completely full already. We only have a few minutes left before the announcements begin, but Meredith, I want to hear what's going down with you guys.
All right, well, I know that E3, no matter how many times I'm here, they always surprise me with these press conferences. I mean, as a God of War fan, when Todd Pappy himself came out last year to do the demo, I thought that was a big surprise.
He pulled off some things in God of War that I thought were only theoretically possible in that demo. Big moment for me in E3 history, Gabe Newell coming out. Portal 2, that was huge, super surprising. Tons of these moments coming up throughout the week. We're going to be on the floor all 3 days. We're going to have everybody from the PlayStation blog with us. Taryn's going to be with us. We're going to have, what, over 40 games?
We're going to have 40 games we're going to talk about. We're going to have some live demos. We're going to have interviews with game developers. You definitely don't want to miss any of the coverage. So, yes, once again, you can find it on the PlayStation website at PlayStation.com. Check out the PlayStation blog. Or if you can't watch it live, you can mosey on over to the PlayStation YouTube page. But you definitely don't want to miss it because this week is just filled with amazing game coverage.
Yeah, last year I got to see the Beyond Two Souls, the first demo.
Whoa. Yeah.
And now we're going to see more about that this year. We're getting closer and closer to release.
Yes. That was definitely one of my E3 memories. I got to sit down with David Cage, who talks in games in this way where it's like you're having a conversation about art. You know, he has such a guttural response to the art he creates, and he's really in love with the media, and I think it's great to be able to sit down with someone who's, for lack of a better word, an auteur.
Yeah, for sure. And there are a lot more of these people as we're bringing in the indies. I remember sitting and watching Flower as it was first announced. I remember seeing, Journey as it was first announced. And being here to see all of these things just come together. There are so many things that we cannot even imagine coming out this year.
All right, well, we are getting ready to get this press conference started. But before we go, we thought that you guys would enjoy hearing what some of the biggest names in the industry have to say about the new platform. So we're going to leave you now with some reflections on the promise of the PS4. Enjoy the press conference, guys, and stick around because we'll be joining you again immediately with our wrap show.
As a developer, all you want to do is get your content on a platform. You have your original vision, you have the goal that you want to try and achieve, and if the platform gets in the way of that, you feel frustrated. But if you are molding the vision for that platform as you're developing, it makes it so much easier for you to execute on that vision.
And so we were able to provide really concrete targets for them. And it's not like they took them as marching orders, but I feel like what we contributed combined with what all the other studios they work with contributed made this a very informed set of decisions. And when you see the reaction, even from people who weren't directly involved, as, hey, this is a well-engineered gaming system.
Sony recognizes that the PlayStation is a gaming platform. And in order to sell gaming platforms, you need to sell games. And that's very important, and not everybody gets that. A lot of people see gaming platforms as like home media, entertainment. Yes, they do have all this other additional functionality, but the people who go out there and buy those platforms initially are the gamers. And those people are the people who, provide word of mouth of like, yes, you should buy this because it's awesome.
At that point, I think this is where people already start thinking differently. And you know that the boundaries that you sort of gotten used to, for a moment those boundaries they just disappear, and it's all about finding out how far you can push your vision, that you can really go all out and think outside of the box. think that that's something very, very powerful.
I think Sony really gets it and gets where gaming should be going, that online gaming itself doesn't necessarily mean hardcore people playing in a clan in a deathmatch somewhere. It means sharing. It means being social with each other.
One of the things we've found internally is that you get inspired by other people doing cool stuff. And that is what's amazing about system-wide sharing of moments, not just of creations, but of actual moments while you're playing. That can be funny, that can be instructive, and that can be inspiring.
One key thing is that I think for some reason with the PlayStation, there's always been a move to encourage the sort of artistic visionaries. And I think with this next generation, that's just been, pushed forward even more. So the kind of things that start to come out of these, sort of transplant from the creator's mind to the screen. They're going to bring their vision and it will work.
It allows just the industry to grow. It's not just, here's a new piece of hardware, it's here's a new era. And that's just amazing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to begin in 1 minute. 1 minute.
The bass. The bass.
Please welcome Jack Trenton.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to E3 2013. Man, there's never been a more exciting time to be in the gaming industry. I'm told there are 1 billion gamers worldwide. There's 220 million in the United States alone. And hopefully we've got something for all of you guys tonight. But I always have to start my presentation by reaching out to the people that started lining up on Friday at noon to be a part of this presentation. Yeah. The millions of people watching around the world through our stream broadcast, you guys look forward to E3 all year long. There's nothing more exciting than eating up every piece of news and all the great gaming information that has to be shared. And when you combine that with a next generation platform launch, that's birthday and Christmas all rolled into one. So I want to thank you guys. Your motivation and your enthusiasm has really driven me throughout my entire career, and this entire presentation is for you. So thank you very much. It's already been an incredibly exciting year so far. In February, we unveiled the most advanced gaming system ever created with PlayStation 4. And since then, momentum and excitement across the industry has grown tremendously. Tonight, we look forward to revisiting why those of us involved in creating this groundbreaking entertainment can't wait to bring it to you. And I know you're all looking forward to hearing more about PlayStation 4, but there are more than 70 million people who want to know what's new on PS3 and PlayStation Vita. There's lots of exciting news to share on Vita as it approaches its second year in the market, and PlayStation 3 lineup is stronger than it's ever been. What's equally exciting, however, is transforming the PlayStation ecosystem into a stronger, more vibrant platform that enables people to engage, share, play, and connect on their terms. There's no better example of this movement than PlayStation Vita. Vita is just beginning its life cycle. Just over a year since its launch, we've built a library of more than 125 Vita-dedicated games. And people have access to more than 650 titles when PSP, PS1, and PlayStation Mobile games are included. It's clear that people love Vita once they get their hands on it. In the US, Vita owners have on average purchased more than 10 games, and Vita customers also reflect the strong appetite for digital downloads, with nearly 60% of all Vita title purchases made through the PlayStation Store. The Vita vision hasn't wavered from delivering rich gameplay that you simply can't find on any other portable device. Vita is about tapping into an incredible pool of games It gives me great pleasure, thank you. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the new episode, 400 Days, is coming this summer. We're bringing The Walking Dead to Vita in a major way with a new bundle in August that comes with the complete first season of the series, plus 400 Days and other bonus content. As you saw in February, Vita will play a more critical role in our ecosystem with PlayStation 4. PS4 was designed at a system architecture level to connect to Vita. This means Vita gamers not only have access to the current 650 games, but they'll now be able to tap into a completely new library of PS4 games that can be played over Wi-Fi via the Remote Play feature. We're making Vita the ultimate companion device for PS4. And as with all PlayStation platforms, we continue to bring the best media and communication apps to Vita. Skype looks beautiful on the Vita screen, as does Netflix movies and YouTube channels. Of course, We can't talk about incredible gaming and entertainment without highlighting PlayStation 3. As we head towards our 7th holiday season with PS3, our commitment is as strong as ever. We have a game lineup today that rivals or exceeds any of our previous year's offerings. Let's take a look at what's coming to PlayStation Nation this year from our Worldwide Studios team, starting this Friday with Game of the Year candidate, The Last of Us.
We won't get another shot at this. I want Joel over her.
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you? We got some walk in the park here.
They're coming.
I know. At least they're pretty. It's the normal people that scare me. Get a move on.
A short time ago, in a galaxy far from far away, hero and tyrant would soon have their final showdown. At stake were not just one boy's fate, but the fate of the whole moon, and the Earth, and the sun, and galaxy, and... well, let's just say he'd better not mess up.
What's going on, Nathan?
This is Ryan Clayton from the CIA. The agency wants you to join their military school program at Camp Perry. You have to go with them, Jody. Today.
Come on, Holmes, keep up! Move it, recruit! It's not a fucking Sunday stroll!
Take a knee, compose yourself, and go again.
Use your momentum to swing across! That's it, Holmes!
Take cover. Aim. Shoot.
Not bad, Jody. Jamal Sheikh Sharif, one of the most dangerous warlords in the country. You have to find Jamal and eliminate him. You'll be on your own this mission. No direct engagement with the enemy. No backup. You identify and eliminate your target, then activate your GPS beacon so we can extract you.
I'll be back before they even realize what's happened.
Watch yourself out there, Jody. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Not too shabby for a platform in its 7th year, huh? We're so proud of the Worldwide Studios team and their incredible talent highlighted by The Last of Us. It's created by the amazing team at Naughty Dog. The Last of Us received global reviews that only a handful of titles ever achieve. It's the highest rated game on all platforms spanning 2012 and 2013 to date. Naughty Dog has now created 2 of the highest rated PS3 games of all time. And of course, we're equally excited by what's coming to PS3 from our publishing partners. This includes a special partnership to bring back one of the most iconic franchises in the world to PlayStation this fall.
I don't care who does it. I don't care how they do it. I just want the Bat dead. This city has a problem. Some freak who thinks he's a hero. Luckily, there ain't a problem in the world that can't be solved with a little bit of money. Tonight, we all win. One of you walks away with $50 million. And the rest, well, we get rid of the Batman. Where's Black Mask?
Let me go!
If you insist. Nice of you to drop in.
We're so excited to reignite our partnership with Warner Brothers to bring our fans an exclusive experience for Batman Arkham Origins. As part of the partnership, fans will get content that you'll only find on PlayStation, including Nightfall downloadable content and a 1960s TV show Batman skin. Sadly, I remember it well. Finally, PlayStation and Rockstar share a long history of bringing amazing games to our fans. I know everyone in the room is looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 5, and I can tell you that the experience will be epic on PS3. We're offering our fans an exclusive GTA 5 bundle for PS3 that will be available on September 17th for $299. In addition, we've created a GTA 5 branded Pulse Elite headset. Comes with an exclusive GTA soundscape. If gamers want the ultimate GTA 5 experience, it can only be found on PlayStation 3. Our exclusive bundle and our headset highlights our continued partnership, and you can expect more information regarding Grand Theft Auto 5 to be announced in the coming weeks. Just to reiterate, all of these titles, along with nearly 300 others, will launch before the end of the year. There's no better way to show the strength of a platform than with the upcoming lineup, and the PS3 continues to deliver hit after hit. Now, PlayStation 3 was an epic leap forward when it launched, but we continue to dream of a more immersive and innovative experience. PlayStation 4 represents the platform upon which this vision will be built. It's a platform that demonstrates everything PlayStation stands for: a relentless focus on the gamer, an inspired community of developers, a powerful set of tools, and the long-standing legacy of PlayStation's commitment to building worlds without boundaries. Please join me in welcoming Andrew House on stage to talk more about PlayStation 4.
Thank you, Jack. It's a thrill to be with you all today. As you've already seen, PlayStation is in a state of rapid evolution. With the arrival of PlayStation 4, we have a console of unparalleled power. This means new experiences, greater social integration, cloud-based technology, and a system architecture capable of handling the most intricate ideas developers can conceive. We know gamers can't wait to see the PS4 product design. It is a design that is sleek and visually impactful wherever it is placed, and that we hope you are proud to own. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to introduce the PlayStation 4. The product designer, Sumisa, and take a bow. And to the whole PlayStation design, engineering, and development team, thank you for being uncompromising in the pursuit of a revolutionary new console, and one that is worthy of the PlayStation heritage. This is a completely new platform and in many ways represents a completely new PlayStation. But what's always been true is that PlayStation is defined by breakthrough content that resonates with gamers of all types. And this philosophy extends to our media services. We strive to ensure that our services are relevant and meaningful. Our strategy for building an incredible entertainment platform on PlayStation Network is unique in that we focus on our fans and curate content that we know they will love. And we'll be offering our customers even more in the near future. We're now more than ever capitalizing on the full potential of the vast network of Sony divisions, and living up to Sony's reputation as one of the biggest and most powerful entertainment brands in the world. It's now my pleasure to introduce and welcome to the stage for the first time, CEO of Sony Entertainment and Chairman and CEO of Sony Pictures Entertainment, Michael Linton.
Thank you, Andy. PlayStation gamers are some of the most passionate entertainment fans we've ever seen. So it's an incredible honor to be with you here today, and with those of you watching live tonight. For our entertainment companies, including Sony Pictures, Sony Music, Sony ATV Music Publishing, PlayStation 4 represents a groundbreaking new platform for amazing entertainment. We are excited about the opportunity to deliver next-generation entertainment that is curated for gamers on PlayStation Network and PlayStation 4 through services like Music and Video Unlimited, as well as Sony Pictures' own Crackle. Sony Music Entertainment, a leader in the global music business with artists like Daft Punk, Nine Inch Nails, and Jack White, is committed to working closely with the PlayStation Network on further development and enhancement of Music Unlimited. As one of the largest production and distribution companies in the world, Sony Pictures has relationships with talent across the industry who are creating today's biggest hits. We've brought them together in recent years to deliver breakthrough movies and television shows. Sony Pictures is the studio that makes shows like Community and, of course, Breaking Bad, and blockbuster movies including Spider-Man, Resident Evil, and the upcoming This Is the End. As we look forward to the availability of the PlayStation 4 later this year, I am happy to announce that Sony Pictures is hard at work on a brand new original programming plan and a unique access to content that will be available exclusively on PlayStation Network and PlayStation 4. And importantly, all of the new and existing programming that we provide to PlayStation Network will be tailored and selected specifically for the type of entertainment gamers want and love. As Andy mentioned, Sony is one of the largest entertainment brands in the world and is differentiated in that the industry's best content, network services, and hardware all sit under one roof. Sony Pictures will do everything in our power to drive the success of PlayStation 4 by delivering new, cutting-edge programming that is developed with gamers in mind, and by offering unique access to incredible content. We look forward to sharing more details in the near future. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you for having me tonight, and have a great night.
Thanks, Michael. We're obviously very excited about working with Sony Pictures and the new ways we'll be able to curate exclusive content that will provide yet another reason to be part of the PlayStation community. With the launch of PS4, you can expect Sony Entertainment Network, including Music Unlimited and Video Unlimited services, to be better than ever. The Video Unlimited service will be available on day one for PS4, offering the ability to rent and own more than 150,000 of the latest and best movies and TV shows. Music Unlimited will also be available on day one, offering access to its global catalog of more than 20 million that can be streamed across PlayStation platforms, Android smartphones and tablets, and iPhones. Today, we offer the leading media services on PlayStation, including Netflix, Amazon Instant Video, and MLB TV. In fact, PS3 is the #1 device in the world for streaming Netflix content to the living room. And we're adding new services to our platform. I'm happy to announce that Redbox Instant by Verizon will be available to our US gamers very soon, offering over 7,000 movies on PS3, PS Vita, and PlayStation 4. Thank you. We're also bringing some of your favorite pay-per-view events to the platform soon. The new Live Events viewer delivers PlayStation fans the best live sporting, music, and entertainment events, live or on demand, from partners across the world. Finally, I'm happy to announce that beginning this fall, Flickster will be available on our network, giving PlayStation gamers access to one of the world's most popular apps for discovering, collecting, and watching movies. All of these network services are further evidence of our continued commitment to providing gamers the kinds of music, movies, shows, live events, sports, and games that they love. And we're working hard to bring all of these services to PlayStation 4. Of course, at its core, the PS4 is about delivering breakthrough gaming experiences. This is where our passion lies, and it's what keeps PlayStation fans coming back. Now I think it's time to take a closer look at what's been in the works in terms of game innovation and new titles. To give you a glimpse of the creative work accomplished in the last year, please join me in welcoming the president of Sony Computer Entertainment Worldwide Studios, Shuhei Yoshida.
everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you. For the last 5 years, worldwide studios have been an integral part of development of PS4. Our worldwide studios team consists of 14 studios, making it the largest first-party studio network in the world. Key members of this team have participated in designing, developing, and testing PS4 to make sure that it will become a platform on which game developers, big or small, can realize their wildest game ideas. As we approached the PS4 design, we looked at not only what game developers wanted, but also not like about games and game platforms. And as you can see, it's like I have a second job as a frontline customer service on Twitter when people are excited or concerned about anything PlayStation. It's awesome that we have a direct connection with people who care about games and share their feelings every day. Them are planned to release in the first year of the launch of PS4. We are known in the industry to aggressively pursue new IPs, and we will continue this push on PS4. Out of the 20 titles that I just mentioned, 12 of them are brand new IPs. It is my great pleasure to introduce a highly imaginative new IP coming exclusive to the PS4.
It is a new world for us. For all of us. An age of scientific marvels. And yet, underneath the brass and steel, the old struggle endures. The wall dividing life from death. It is so thin. Its protectors so few. But for so few. Such terrible strength do we possess.
Easy, boys. It's all right, Mum.
We have made contact.
Off I let
Thank you. We are proud to have Ready at Dawn developing an exclusive title for PS4. As you know, they developed 3 of the highest quality PSP titles with us and have grown into one of the world's most respected studios. Next, I'd like to share with you the latest updates on the 4 new titles we announced in February. All teams are making great progress, and right before this conference started, our developers showed off a live playthrough of new never-seen-before levels of these titles on this stage here. For those of you watching the live stream now, the playthroughs will be posted on our Facebook and YouTube, and of course on PlayStation.com. So please check them out later. And now I want to take a minute and show you some highlights of the exciting new features and elements of these titles.
Let me show you something. It was a recon mission across the wall. We've heard nothing since. One wrong move and this all blows up in our face. Do what you do best.
You have any idea how embarrassing it is for me to keep arresting my own brother over and over again?
Maybe you should stop arresting your brother over and over and over again.
You think this is a joke?
No, I don't.
Is this how you want to leave your mark on the world, huh? Now look, for all we know, we may be able to pass you through their security, because you're not a normal viral terrorist. You seem to be getting the hang of your new symptoms.
Right? And of course, the only downside being that, nope, can't think of anything. This is pretty freaking awesome.
All right, I got this whole thing figured out. We hit the town, maybe swing by the Space Needle, always wanted to see it, and then we're back home to save some lives.
You do realize when we hit the town, there's a fair chance the town's gonna, hit back?
The goblin hideout. Got less than a minute before the sun melts me back down to size.
I'm happy to confirm that Killzone Shadowfall, Drive Club, and Knack will be released at the launch of PS4. An infamous Second Son in Q1 2014. In the February event, David Cage of Quantic Dream discussed the evolution of human characters in games and how PS4 will allow the game players to feel the emotions of game characters by just looking at their eyes and facial gestures. On PS4, we can introduce a much wider and deeper array of emotions and expressions than in the current generation of games. More subtle and lighter emotions. This will allow us to explore all kinds of storytelling in games, so games of the future can reach a much wider audience than today. To prove this point, Quantic Dream has developed a 12-minute technical demo to show off that potential. And here, I'm happy to show you a sneak preview of their work. Please remember, this is all running in real time on PS4. Let's take a look.
So long have I waited, shrouded by darkness. I have suppressed my hatred while I waited for the stars to align. After 1,000 years spent wandering the darkest bowels of the earth, time to emerge from the shadows as finally at long last, the vengeance of Saddam the Dark will be unleashed. Myra will reduce the empire of Arathia to ashes. Now will I bring them chaos and destruction. Now will there be suffering and desolation. I will make them regret the day they dare to defy the greatest dark sorcerer ever to walk the earth. The 7 seals of the war and the talismans of Rastadan. I invite you, Astaroth, dark lord of the lost circle. By the sacred power of the ancient gods, by all the spirit servants of Asmodan, by all the sacred parchments of Pashtima! Oh, shit! I can never get that last one right.
Pashtimalavi.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I knew it. Damn. I am so sorry.
No problem. We'll just take it again.
Wow, dude, totally freaked me out. I scared the crap out of me, man.
Oh, excuse me, if I may, I just have a quick word about the script.
About the script?
Yes, as my character is rather complex, I want to make sure I'm conveying all facets of his psychology. So, I asked myself whether this hatred that is consuming him isn't emanating from...
You know what? Don't change a thing. You were great. Okay, everybody, let's take it from where we left off, if you're all ready.
Hey, name's Maurice. How you doing?
David Gant.
First time in a video game?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to hell.
Okay, let's do it again.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. So tomorrow at 1 p.m., we'll be showcasing the whole demo at the PlayStation booth. So please come and check it out. For those of you who cannot join us at the booth, watch at home on the live stream at PlayStation.com and on YouTube. It's amazing and fun. At PlayStation, we pride ourselves in supporting independent and smaller developers who bring a fresh perspective to game development. Oftentimes, we are amazed and totally inspired by the sheer passion and creativity of these smaller teams. Here to share with you some of the exciting games they've got coming to PlayStation is Adam Boyce.
Shu Yoshida. That man has the most infectious smile in the whole industry. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good? Excellent. So you've all seen some impressive blockbusters that are coming to PS4 in the near future. But as with platforms, cultivating a wide variety of experiences is critical to our DNA. At our event back in February, we had Jonathan Blow on stage to see his team's first game, The Witness, coming first on consoles to PS4. Right. And we absolutely love scouring the earth for the most creative and innovative developers. And tonight, I'm thrilled to introduce another incredible team, which we've wanted to partner with for years. Please join me in welcoming Amir Rao and Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games.
Thank you, Adam. Supergiant Games started in the living room of my dad's house with a team of 7 friends. And thanks to our fans, our first game, Bastion, allowed us to maintain our independence and stick together as a team to do a new game in our voice.
We grew up playing games that transported us to all sorts of amazing places we'll never forget. We want to create those types of experiences for more people. So with that in mind, it's our pleasure to show you Transistor, which will make its console debut on the PlayStation 4 early next year. Check it out.
When you speak, I hear silence. Every word a defiance. I can hear, oh, I can hear. Think I'll go where it suits me. Moving now to a country with everyone.
Thanks to the Supergiant Games team. For more on Transistor, please stop by our booth. You'll be able to meet the development team and also play the game yourself with hands-on. Our commitment to independent creators does not stop there. We're developing the world's best indie game portfolio across all PlayStation platforms by offering developers the ability to self-publish their own content. Yeah. That's right. The recently added indie section of the PlayStation Store enables fans to quickly find the newest and most popular titles. Our vision is crystal clear: to continue to lead the console space as the most open and inclusive platform for developers, while providing gamers with an endless variety of beautiful, challenging, and fantastic experiences. It's now my great pleasure to introduce a few of the new additions to the PlayStation family. Clay Entertainment. Their 2D artistry and classic approach to game design were evident in Shank and Mark of the Ninja. When their co-founder Jamie Chang first teased us with this wonderfully sinister new concept, an open-ended, randomly generated adventure where death lurks around every corner, we were hooked. Don't starve. Tribute Games. Before breaking out on their own, these founders made the totally awesome retro brawler, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. They're now preparing to unleash Mercenary Kings, a hand-drawn multiplayer shooter that brings intense retro-inspired mayhem to the PS4. Young Horses. We sent PlayStation 4 dev kits to the studio comprised of DePaul University grads in Chicago. Within only 4 weeks, they sent us back a playable version of their IGF-nominated game series. Octodad Dadliest Catch will stagger awkwardly onto PlayStation 4. Now, although historically accurate, this game does not contain giant enemy crabs. Switchblade Monkeys. This crew came together when a group of friends across multiple studios around the world broke off to pursue a new creative vision. Secret Ponchos blends the best elements of shooters and fighting games into a super stylish spaghetti western. Ragtag Studios. Ragtag is comprised of 3 industry veterans who Voltroned up to form a small studio. They were convinced that we wouldn't bother talking to them, so we put them on stage. This stealth action puzzler brings a lot of great humor to the PlayStation 4 and tasks you with recruiting a zombie army in Ray's quest to find out why he was killed. Red Barrels. This Montreal team was formed by talented industry veterans to create unforgettable single-player experiences. When I played Outlast at PAX East, it scared the bejesus out of me. It's truly terrifying first-person fright fest that you can check out in our booth. Oddworld Inhabitants. Lorne Lanning. Right. Lorne was a fiercely independent game creator in an era when no small studio dared to even ask for creative control. The Oddworld universe first emerged from his beautifully twisted mind on the PlayStation 1. And here at Sony, we've been massive fans of his unlikely heroes ever since. We're happy to announce that a full remake of the original, called Oddworld New and Tasty, is coming to PS4. 17-bit games. Anyone who has played Skulls of the Shogun knows this talented team at 17-bit games. A few months ago at the Full Indie Summit in Vancouver, their founder, Jake Kasdal, snuck us out to his friend's house to demo his new game, Galaxy, a side-scrolling open-world space shooter that I just couldn't stop playing. This is an incredible slate of content from a few of the amazing independent creative teams. We're welcome to the family. They give us an absolute richness and depth that can't be found anywhere else. And the best part, every single one of these games in the stage in front of you will be making their exclusive console debut on PlayStation 4. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Appreciate it. That's amazing. Love it. Of course, PlayStation 4 will also be home to giant blockbuster games. Blizzard Entertainment is bringing Diablo 3 to both the PS3 and PS4. And we're proud to announce today, Diablo 3 on PS3 will have exclusive items from PlayStation franchises, like Drake's Amulet from Uncharted, and shoulder braces inspired by that game company's indie hit, Journey. Pretty cool. There will also be more PlayStation exclusive items from Blizzard in the future. Now, when we revealed the PS4 back in February, we welcomed a very special partner on stage to talk about the future, and they left us wanting just a little bit more. I'm very honored and proud to share a video message from the brilliant mind of Tetsuya Nomura from Square Enix.
スクエアエニックスの野村です。ご無沙汰しております。長い間、プレセスの情報を出してきずに申し訳ございません。この場では時間に限りがありますので、詳細に関しましては後日お伝えしたいと思います。それでは早速、最新の映像をご覧ください。
ノクティス様も光が見えるんですね。
俺が何を知っているのか、俺自身も知らないんだ。
私は行かなくてはなりません。
忘れることなんかできないさ。
私のことなど気にせず、自由に生きてください。
疑いなく信じていた世界は常に変化し、今終わる。こうでなければならないなどというものは本来この世にない。
どうした？食べないのか？
美味しくないよ。
でもそんなことを言うな。料理人が仕事を失う。
ルシスの血は根絶やしにすればいい。
なんだかめんどくさいことになってきたな。
ノクト、とにかく城へ行こう。奴らの目的は何なんだ？やはりクリスタルだと思う。ニフルハイブはこれまでにもソルハイブ、テネブラへアコルドのクリスタルを手に入れようと戦争を起こしてる。
親父、逃げてるらしいぞ。
ああ、合流を急ごう。
気ぃつけろよ。奴ら本気で殺しに来てるみたいだぞ。
こうなっては戦闘は避けられんか。
もともと避ける気なんてなかったけどな。
ノクト、どこまで行け？ノクト、暴れると敵を引きつけてしまうぞ。
大丈夫だ、強いからな。
目的はクリスタルか。言わずともお分かりのはずだ。この世界に残された最後のクリスタル。
奴らはクリスタルを運び出すつもりだろう。その前に何としてもクリスタルを取り戻す。
ルシスの制圧を完了させ、それと王子を、レギスの息子を見つけたら始末しろ。
知りたいのか？まあ、重いぞ。
これが対をなす幻想。
いや、世界は常に変化する。15番目だ。
実はですね、本日もう一本の映像の方をご用意しております。こちらの方はタイトル発表用のティザー映像となりますので、ほんの少しですがご覧ください。
Your mind's made up?
Yeah. It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am. Because of them.
Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3 coming to PS4. As one more gift to PlayStation fans, I'm happy to announce that Final Fantasy 14 will be coming exclusively to consoles on PS4 and PS3. Now, Ubisoft is no stranger to pushing the boundaries of play. And with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, they've created an entirely new world filled with huge beards, rum drinking, swashbuckling, and skullduggery. Right. I mean, who doesn't want to play a game as Edward Kenway, a pirate trained by assassins? Or play as Aveline from Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation on Vita, which will be an exclusive PlayStation experience. Here to play the world premiere demo of the game, please welcome producer Arnaud.
Way to the mark, Kenway. Maybe he remembers where his rat is hiding. Before my aim markedly improves. That flushed him out. I'll catch you up, Thatch.
There's no drinking after death, lads.
I'll come back for your coin later.
Hello, lads. Lieutenant, you out here?
Jenkins, what's the news?
It's damn near a riot out there. And I reckon Kenway suspects something. He don't miss much.
What was that?
You certainly didn't bring some of those sand rats in, tall Jenkins.
Look sharp. Stevens, make certain there's no surprises. Secure the other side and watch the park.
Aye, nothing here. Oh, why is it always me sent into the muck?
Stay here. Shoot anything that moves.
Yes, sir.
Come on. It's time. Tell me about the beach.
A fair gathering, sir. Too drunk to stand.
That will suit our purpose.
Well, for a moment I die then. Bloody savages.
Have no fear, soldier. This will be the end of them. What about our man?
They've been pressing him hard all night. But he's not broken yet.
Good. Quickly, send the signal.
Get him!
What the devil?
Stations, lads! All hands on deck! Raise the black flag, lads! Let them see it! Sure trick of the hell, Kenway. Wild bark they are. Load the cannons, you scrubs! Look out! She's on to us! Let loose the barrel! He's a big bastard! Load the heavy shot, lads! Aim at their waist! Bring that beastie down! We're outnumbered, mate. It's not the first time, Kenway. And it won't be the last. Take no quarter, lads!
Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Morin, the creative director on Watch Dogs. There are countless ways to define next gen. For us, it has to be about new game dynamics. Over the last 4 years, we challenged ourselves to deliver something new. So we created an entire city that you can hack at will. Everything that is connected can become your weapon against your enemies, or can be used to help your friends. In Watch Dogs, you are Aiden Pierce, a modern vigilante whose most powerful weapon is a smartphone. In today's demo, Aiden must save a friend called T-Bone. He broke into an apartment to steal important information, but he tripped an alarm, and fixers are coming his way to kill him. We join Aiden as Chicago PD are closing on him. He's going to have to lose them if he ever hoped to be able to save his friend. So now please welcome on stage Pierre-Yves Savard, who's going to perform for you tonight. And let's see, since in Watch Dogs you can play any way you want, how he will choose to approach the situation. Enjoy the show, and thank you very much.
Squad, we're searching for the suspect now. Where's this guy hiding? Anyone seen him?
T-Bone. I don't want to crap your style, friend, but I picked up some chatter, and I think this kid's got fixers on me.
Shit. All right, hold on. I'm being tracked. Once I lose him, I'll come for you.
Yeah, all right. Make it quick, baby.
Squad, we need a total lockdown.
Squad to all units, we have additional officers moving to intercept.
Cover our sector. We'll find this punk. Squad, we're on station, still searching for the suspect. Air ground, seeing your suspect in view.
squad. Suspect's gone. Let's get an APV circulated.
No, sir.
A citywide manhunt is underway for the suspected vigilante Aiden Pierce. Engaged in several bold interventions, Pierce has divided the city, with locals praising his
911,
actions.
state your emergency, please.
Okay, I'm free.
Kill it, now!
Hello, I need you to stay on the line.
Hey, why are you doing this?
T-Bone.
Get this, brother? That prototype shit I ain't never seen. I'm in love.
T-Bone, wrap it up.
They sound cranky.
Forget the toys. We gotta get you out.
Shit. Sorry, princess.
Over there.
Okay, move.
Someone's got to be doing that.
I'm on my way.
Right, listen up. They're turning the place over looking for me.
Tell me you guys see him. I'm on it. Grab some men. We can't let this guy get away. Hey, call the fellas in. Tell them to hurry.
Son of a bitch. I'm stuck.
Don't move until I say.
10-4, brother.
Go, stay low.
Go.
Now, go, go. You find what we need in there?
Yeah. Default didn't expect us to find this romper room. I got what I needed to track him. Don't you worry. We're getting closer to your sister.
Now, go.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Let's go.
Jesus. I can really do with a shot of rum.
All right, you're good. Go. I owe you, Aiden.
All units, this is squad. We have a possible sighting on Aiden Pierce.
Stop where you are!
Whoa, our control system is scrambled. We're boarding. Damn it, patrol down!
Freeze! Hold up! Don't have a chance! Suspect is in custody.
Put out an all call. We need backup ASAP.
Squad to all units, we have additional officers moving to intercept. Positive confirmation on the suspect as Aiden Pierce.
Good luck to you now.
When Watch Dogs launches, I'm happy to announce that PlayStation owners will receive an additional hour of exclusive gameplay and a special outfit for Aiden Pierce. And Chicago looked pretty great in that last bit with Watch Dogs. And from Chicago all the way back here to LA, from the Bulls to Lakers, it's not just technology that connects us. Everyone has grown up with a passion for their favorite sports team, and that passion comes from a real place. The pride of donning your team's first jersey, the cheers in the stadium ricocheting off the walls, that broken heart feeling after that overtime loss. Sorry, Kings fans. These are the authentic moments that connect us. That authenticity bleeds into our games, and never before have we had such a powerful platform to express these sports experiences. With that, let's look at what's truly possible on PS4, all running an engine.
When they told me they had a surprise set up, I didn't think it was going to be like this. I know, right? It's video game James in the flesh. Kinda. I can see the guys at 2K, they ain't messing around on these next-gen graphics. Man, you look sick. Not bad, huh? Soak it in, Playboy. They nailed every single detail. I'm you, but digital. Now, you may be an exact replica. Can you ball like me? Can I ball? That's funny. Somebody wrote a clip.
Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers, new watch just to keep up with the paces, new game plan off the new places. I got a feeling I could win this race. Yeah, I'm here for the long run, the long run. We've only just begun.
I think LeBron's going to need some of those next-gen skills in the game against the Spurs tomorrow night. Am I right? When I think of this next publisher, I think about the massive impact that their games have had in our gaming culture. I have to admit, I spent over 200 hours slaying dragons, picking locks, and collecting cheese wheels. Now, for the first time in the history of this series, in addition to adventuring alone, you can experience the mythology of this world alongside all of your friends. Tonight, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Bethesda Softworks and the next epic chapter in their legendary saga.
A new dawn is upon us. Never have our choices weighed more heavily. To stand alone, or to fight side by side. Against the encroaching forces of oblivion.
We are excited to announce that The Elder Scrolls Online will have a beta that will be exclusively available first on PlayStation 4. When we first saw this next universe being created, we couldn't wait to see it come to life on PlayStation. This team brings you one of the most influential fictional worlds that's ever been created. We're extremely proud to be able to share this world premiere with our PlayStation fans first. Mad Max has influenced the world of entertainment from movies to games, and it's been amazing to watch Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment and Avalanche Studios bring this vision to life. As a special treat for PlayStation gamers, you have access to the exclusive Road Warrior Survival Kit only on PlayStation. And with that, please welcome back Jack Trenton.
I don't know if that's all he's got. I'm a little worried, but not so bad for a start. Thanks, Adam. It's clear that all of the best development studios in the world are creating amazing games for PlayStation 4. Games such as Call of Duty Ghosts, FIFA, and Madden. Globally, there are more than 140 games in development for PS4 across our own worldwide studios and our third-party partners, including over 100 that will be available within the first year. Nearly 40 of these titles feature experiences that are exclusive to PlayStation. In addition to creating an amazing library of new titles on PlayStation 4, we're equally focused on delivering what gamers want most, without imposing restrictions or devaluing their PS4 purchases. For instance, PlayStation 4 won't impose any new restrictions on the use of PS4 game discs. Guess that's a good thing. We believe in the model that people embrace today with PlayStation 3 and continue to demand. Just heard you there. When a gamer buys a PS4 disc, they have the rights to use that copy of the game. They can trade in the game at retail, sell it to another person, lend it to a friend, or keep it forever. In addition, PlayStation 4 disc-based games don't need to be connected online to play. Or for any type of authentication. If you enjoy playing single-player games offline, PS4 won't require you to check in online periodically. And it won't stop working if you haven't authenticated within 24 hours. Of course, the experience on PSN will be amazing. Our goal for PlayStation Network on PS4 is clear. Build the best gaming network in the world. A network that is tuned to your preferences, is immediate and intuitive, and delivers a breadth of entertainment offerings that is unmatched in the industry. In New York, we announced several new PSN capabilities that will be available day one on the PlayStation 4, such as the ability to play games that are being downloaded in the background, cross-game voice chat, to transition to a friends network based on real-world friends to provide a more meaningful social gaming experience, and the new share button to immediately upload live stream via Ustream. PlayStation Network also offers incredible value to our customers through PlayStation Plus, and we're very focused on expanding the benefits of the service. Thank you. We've received lots of questions from our community over the last several months about whether the existing PlayStation Plus memberships will apply to PS4. I'm pleased to confirm that your PS Plus membership will carry over to PlayStation 4. So members will have access to all the benefits across PS3, Vita, and now PlayStation 4 for one price. In short, If you're a Plus member today or become one tomorrow, you're already set for PlayStation 4. For less than $5 a month, members will get discounted games, cloud saves, automatic game updates, early access to beta programs, an instant game collection, as well as the ability to fully immerse themselves in the incredible PS4 games with online multiplayer. And PS4 gamers that aren't PS Plus members will be able to enjoy the single-player games for free, and access to all of your media services won't require Plus. We've added Instant Game Collection to Plus last year, and it's been an incredible success. Plus membership has increased by more than 144%, as member satisfaction is currently at 95%. I'm happy to announce that when PS4 launches, the PlayStation Plus members will get immediate free access to Drive Club PS Plus Edition as part of the Instant Gamers Collection. Drive Club PS Plus Edition is a huge AAA title that combines incredible fidelity and driving mechanics with innovative social integration. It's the perfect game for the Instant Game Collection because the social capabilities foster vibrant communities, and these experiences will now be shared with your closest friends who are Plus members. In addition to Drive Club PS Plus Edition, Plus members will get a new title every month for free, including Don't Starve, Outlast, and The Secret Ponchos, 3 incredible titles that you just saw during the first year of PS4. As you heard us say tonight, PlayStation is all about games. Tonight, we've seen some exceptional examples from our worldwide studios teams and from partners around the world. However, we've saved something special for you. From the visionary partnership between Bungie, one of the best developers in the industry, and Activision, the company that built Call of Duty not just into the biggest game, but one of the biggest entertainment franchises in the world. It comes from an epic game best experience on PlayStation. These are 2 partners that haven't just made great games, they've each revolutionized first-person shooters over the last decade. I'm very proud to introduce the world gameplay premiere of Destiny.
Russia. And I'm going to meet up with some of my friends, and together we're going to explore the wild frontier beyond that wall. Hey, Jason Jones. How's it going?
So what are we doing, Joe?
Well, you and me, we're going to play through that wall. Unfortunately, looks like we got a man down. But we're going to keep on going. You ready? Come on. It's going to be great. There you go. You coming?
I'm coming.
All right, good. I knew you'd make it. Jason Jones, someday I knew you'd come right back through my door. All right, buddy. So you and me, we're going to go that way. Why don't you take point? How are we looking?
Looks clear.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. It's getting a little dark. I'm gonna take out my ghost.
We always visit such cheerful places. Hang tight, I'll find some sticks to rub together. And by sticks, I mean highly complex circuits that I am fully equipped to repair, revive, and otherwise overdone it. We've got trouble. Coming back to you. 1-6, shoot them. More forward.
You're right.
Yep. Yeah, I got him. Hey, we got more guys down low. Yes. All right, let's mop them up. No, Jones! Hang tight. Don't go anywhere. Yes, we did it. Well, mainly I did it.
We're not going to talk about that.
All right, let's grab our loot. That looks good. The Thunderlord.
Oh, Thunderlord.
Exotic. Heavy machine gun. Nice.
The top talent's my favorite, but you'll probably never get there.
Oh, yeah? What's up top? Ah, that's gonna be pretty sweet. All right, let's see how she looks. Yep. That's big and blue and covered with lightning. Plug your ears. Oh, that's good. What'd you get?
Check this out. I knew you'd be jealous of a sniper rifle.
Oh, I do like the long rifle. What's its name?
Shut up and get behind me.
Eh.
Hey, we made it through the wall.
Cool. Nice work, partner.
And it's Darla.
Hey, guys.
Hey, there she is.
Looks like you guys could use a Titan.
Absolutely.
So what are we doing? And can I use this?
Hey, guys. That doesn't look friendly.
Yes, it's a public event.
There's another fire team. Let's go.
Right behind you.
All right, I got you covered. Hey, we got another dropship coming in. It's got a devil walker. Hey, look out! Ah, we got another fire team coming in. All right. Here I go.
Jesus Christ.
War is coming. We barely survived the last. We must regain the offensive.
Well, that happens sometimes.
Why is the city breathing down my neck?
Why don't you put that down so we can talk?
Out here in the wild, this is how we talk.
Your mission is vital, Guardian. If you succeed, you will become legend. If you fail, this city will fall, and the last light of civilization will go out.
Thank you. I'm happy to announce that we've established a long-term exclusive partnership
with Bungie and Activision that will ensure PS4 evolves and grows with the incredible Destiny world over the years. Just as exciting as the extraordinary games available across the PlayStation ecosystem is the introduction of our cloud-based strategy. A few months ago, David Perry from Gaikai discussed the vision behind integrating Gaikai's advanced cloud-based technology into the world of PlayStation. Today, it's a Gaikai fan out there. Today, we'd like to put a little context around this advancement. Over the past 20 years, PlayStation has created one of the largest gaming libraries in the world, a library that houses some of the most memorable experiences that gamers have ever encountered. The partnership between PlayStation and our vast library of games and Gaikai's cloud-based technology is the next step in giving gamers an all-access experience that will dramatically change how, when, and where they play. I'm happy to announce that PlayStation's cloud gaming service will be available in 2014, beginning in the US. Our cloud service will provide PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 customers, followed by Vita, with immediate access to a catalog of critically acclaimed PS3 games. These games will be streamed using Gaikai technology. What that means is amazing gameplay that is fast and responsive. PlayStation's cloud service is a lofty ambition, but one that we expect to see evolve rapidly in the coming months, as access to console-quality content becomes more seamlessly accessible across a range of devices. We have worked tirelessly to bring the PlayStation ecosystem centered around PlayStation 4 together in ways that meet the demands of today's gamers. The world of console-based, handheld, and cloud-based technology is more expansive than ever before. We will continue to work with the best and brightest developers and media partners to create a portfolio of titles and entertainment that is simply unbeatable. And we'll continue to offer the best value on the market. I'm very proud to announce that PlayStation 4 will be available at $399. €399, and for the folks in my homeland, £349 in the US and Europe this holiday season. It's a very compelling price that offers incredible value given the amount of entertainment PS4 will provide to gamers over the next decade and beyond. Is PlayStation the best place to play? Without a doubt. The gaming landscape is changing with new business models and new ways to play. But at PlayStation, concepts like true consumer ownership and consumer trust are central to everything we do. With each new platform, we do our very best to earn that trust, and we will continue to prove to you that we have the games, the entertainment, the value, and the innovation to give you the very best place to play. Thank you so much for being here. Good night.
freaked me out. It scared the crap out of me, man.
PlayStation.
That's fully $100 less, 50%, 20% less. This is what I guess. What you guess, Peter Brown? This is the second thing that I was going to third. How's it feel? No, I don't care that I guess. I'm just like ecstatic that Sony's doing something for us. Microsoft does not seem to do that. Not only placing it in a much more formal form, but I think the thing that made a bigger splash, they used game policy. Completely. And they games. That's it. That we need to feel so excited about. Yeah. That's the environment that we're in now, where we have to feel the pressure from these companies. Created by Microsoft. Exactly. Like, I feel like that digital future will eventually happen, but if every game that's released on PlayStation 4 with a digital version, you could just not buy it. So I feel like the market might be, some people will. In fact, they made that announcement and then stood there, like, right? I'm genuinely worried that they go down to Microsoft. And they also said there won't be any issues with connecting to the internet. You can play completely offline if you need to be. Well, so here's the multiplayer there. They said that all single-player games can be free to play. Obviously, they required it, but it did seem they were implying that PlayStation Plus is going to be required to enjoy online multiplayer. Yeah, they didn't say distinctly, but he said sort of the opposite. The opposite about single-player. Sure. But that's even not that bad because the free games. Well, less than $5 a month. That's less than $60. Yeah. Gold subscription is currently $60.
So it's looking so amazing. And pre-show, when everyone was walking in and we had just the live games playing, right? Did everyone love that? I think everyone
getting distracted.
Yeah.
I mean, Drive Club, that's going to be free with Plus.
Let me talk about Drive Club.
Let's do it.
The fact that, you know, our friends that wear green shirts all the time, they talked they talked about what they're offering for free with their gold membership, right? But we are very proud that we're offering current games, you know, brand new games that are just coming out. This is a part of what PS Plus is, right? We always offer a great value to the consumer because we love gamers. It's key. It's never going to end.
It was huge. I mean, just across the board, it was PS Vita, Remote Play. It's going to be the ultimate companion device for PS4. Nobody powerful, $399. Sounds like a great message to me. I think we are about out of time. Yeah. We're going to Ray.
I love you guys. Man, the fact that Scott Rhodey is Sid's boss and my boss, that's awesome. You can tell that this console was designed not just by, you know, nobodies, but gamers. Like, this console was designed by gamers for gamers. Talking about gamers and the community, I'm joined by Eric Osborne, community manager over at Bungie. I always usually talk to closers, headliners. You guys rocked it. How does it feel?
Man, it feels great. What an awesome venue. I mean, just so sick. I was sitting back on the stage. My heart was pounding. This is good stuff.
And now you're in front of camera talking to about 5 million people right now. How does it feel?
Feels good. I mean, we wanted to come out and have a good showing. There's a bunch of guys back at Bungie right now who busted their ass for this demo to make it awesome, and we just tried to show up.
Right on, dude. So, you know, you are a gamer. Let's digress a bit. You know, what was your favorite moment besides your awesome headlining moment of the press conference?
Yeah, I think the out of nowhere, the Santa Monica game, like, I didn't even see that coming. That was pretty cool. But
they tend to do that.
Games up there is super fun. It's really good to see a great slate of games.
Right on. Let's talk about Destiny. What did we see on stage today? Can you elaborate?
Sure. So from the beginning, we said we wanted to take a great action game, right? We think we do that pretty well. So we want to take that and infuse it with a bunch of weird things that sort of blend and blur the lines a little bit, sort of change it up and maybe turn the genre on its head a little bit. So what we're doing is showing off a little solo play to start. Joe was on stage, he gathered up a little fire team, and then it culminated with this amazing public event, which is something that we think really makes Destiny different. This world that's alive, where you can just choose to come into this great cooperative experience and just have this amazing, amazing time with your friends.
Talk about the art style. There's some sort of, like, it's got this really gorgeous Star Wars elegance to it, which is not too sci-fi, but it's just the right sci-fi. Talk about that.
Yeah, we're calling it mythic science fiction, so it's a really cool world where we can blend sort of the grounded science fiction with this sort of more of a fantastical, you know, capes and swashbuckling sort of fun. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Well, thank you for your time, man. I'm glad you guys are out here. You guys rocked it. I'm going to take it over to Tara now. What do you got, babe?
Thanks, Ray. Well, I have a very important person, VIP, Adam Boyes. You're responsible for a lot of developer relations here at the company, but also spearheaded all the indie games. Is that correct?
Well, with the help of my amazing crew, absolutely, yeah. Developer and publisher relations, but developers is something that I've always been very passionate about, and my whole team is, you know, we're always out in the hunt to find the best of the best.
Well, you guys announced 9 new games, lots of cheers.
Yep.
Tell us, how did you decide what made the cut?
You know, it's funny. We always look at different types of games, whether it's, you know, if you look at this whole swath of games from shooters to scary ones to tactical ones to retro ones. So it all depends. I mean, we usually unleash ourselves on PAX East, PAX, different shows like that, IGF and different tournaments and schools just to see what's out there and what people are making.
Talk to me about Transistor.
Oh, I'm a big fan of that one. So Supergiant, guys, we went to PAX East. They announced it right beforehand, and they were actually right by the Dive Kick booth, which was a Pub Fun title. So we went by and I actually had the Giant Bomb guys sneak me in past the line.
Of course they did.
Of course they
did.
You're
VIP.
Yeah, and so we were able to sit down and play it, and I was like, we're in love. Let's figure out how to partner on this.
Do you have a favorite game in that 9?
I can't pick a favorite.
Oh, come on.
So, okay, the one that makes me laugh instantly every time I play it is Octodad. The thing is just hysterical, moving around and trying to pretend I'm not an octopus and marry a human wife. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, I thought that was really great that you had such a variant group of games. I mean, they were all so unique, so different. I'm excited to check out Abe's Odyssey. That looked awesome.
Yes. Lauren Lanning is an amazing guy. What they've been doing for many, many years has been amazing.
All right, well, what do you think the fans should be most excited about as far as the indie games are concerned?
What we haven't announced yet. I mean, there's still more to come. We've been working on the program for a lot of years, and we're going to continue to bring more great indie content to the PlayStation fans.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to go right back up to Anthony.
Thanks, Taryn. Yeah, indie stuff, super huge. I mean, Transistor, Octodad, Don't Starve. A lot of those are coming to PlayStation Plus members for free within months of launch. That's huge. But we also saw more big partner games, too. Saw a lot of Assassin's Creed 4. Looked really good.
Who doesn't love pirates? Come on.
Saw a lot of Watch Dogs, saw that companion.
Okay, now explain to me, because I was asking some questions during the demo about how your smartphone or your tablet is actually your best ally in this game.
So the deal is, and they showed off a little bit of this, but nothing this in-depth before, people can hack into your city, you can hack into their cities, and things can either be competitive or cooperative, as we saw. So he put out a call to a player that had the mobile app, and all of a sudden that player was hacking helicopters and traffic lights and providing support. I love that.
Insane.
Yeah. So what else did you really love tonight?
Okay, I have to talk about the fact Final Fantasy 15.
Yes.
Wow. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh
I mean,
my God!
Disney.
I got so excited for that. I mean, we knew the HD remix was coming. Like, we knew that. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I've been looking. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 dropped. And I just want to drop the mic tonight for everybody that couldn't do it.
Absolutely. You know, and we have to keep bringing up $3.99. Everything we saw tonight, and it's all $3.99.
Yep.
It's really just blows my mind when I think about it. And I'm really excited about some of the new Vita games that's actually going to be able to have a remote play now with the PS4.
Yeah, a lot more integration there. And you guys, this is not the end of it.
No.
We have so much of the stuff that you saw tonight, the exciting stuff. We're getting a lot of those developers. We're getting a lot of those teams. They're going to be live with us at the PlayStation booth all week. We're starting noon tomorrow.
And we are going to have live game demos at the top of every hour. So make sure you're tuning into the PlayStation website or the PlayStation blog, doing Q&A with the developers after each of the demos. So if there's something you don't understand, we're probably going to answer it following the demo when we talk to the developers. It's just so much. We're going to talk to Dark Sorcerer.
Yes.
We're going to talk a little bit about Destiny, Tearaway. I mean, so much coming up tomorrow. You don't want to miss it, and it all starts at noon.
Yeah, man, super excited. So be sure to go to the PlayStation blog, check out the Facebook, check out the YouTube. From tonight, we'll be up there. So if you wanted to watch some of that stuff in the nice, crisp 1080p, we're going to have that for you. We got one more piece of video for you tonight. You know I wanted to hear about the menus.
Oh
you
my
know
gosh,
I wanted to hear about the user experience. So we're going to run a quick promo here of about tomorrow, and then we'll be right back with you.
pretty freaking awesome.
That is all just tomorrow. I mean, that is just the tip of the iceberg of what we have to show you all week. Just tomorrow.
That's it.
Starting at noon. It's amazing.
Tomorrow at noon, be there live. And now here it is. We leave you with a video about
you've been
the
waiting
new
for.
PS4 user experience. Where are my menu nerds at?
Bye, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Nice, Sarah.
Hey, Will. I'm Dino here. Come play Killzone.
Dude, I don't got that, man. I gotta go and get it.
Hurry up. Hey, man, hurry up. Come on, I need your help. Get over here.
Dude, I'll be there in a sec.
What? Oh, Will, bro. Okay, I'll show you how it's done. Check my video, dude.